Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening. I'm the Mysterious JG. Don't know how many videos I'm going to get recorded in this session, but I'm just starting a session now, and as a result, I actually had a chance to look at the situation, and I noticed something that wasn't really drawn to our attention, unless we made a point of looking out for it. There's a lot of Hojo armies on the march. We've got armies heading for Koga Palace, Yuki Castle, Yuki Castle, Yuki Castle. Most of them are heading for Yuki Castle. So they're attacking both castles of the Yuki Clan. And the Yuki Clan are one of the clans that we have a big alliance with. Sorry. So yeah, we got this this alliance that was like a plot alliance started by the God of War from the North Hojo Conquest event. Well, we're supposed to be working together with all these clans. Now, they haven't, like, saved up a bunch of trust with us. And as a result, they didn't, like, formally ask for reinforcements. But we don't want the Hojo taking those castles. It would actually... I mean, I'm going to want to take them myself eventually. I suppose we could sort of... Well, you know what? We'd get plenty of Kanto if we took out the Hojo and left those clans alone, but we'd probably end up vassalizing those clans if I don't just take them over when the alliance wears off. But what I want to do is actually use the forces at Numata and Nite Kanayama to march out and try and save those bases. Just to prevent the Hojo from getting stronger. Now, the Hojo are actually... because we're actually the strongest clan in Japan as far as maximum soldier count. Just because we've kind of taken over a lot of cities. I don't know where the Oda are, but yeah, they're down on the list. The Oda end up becoming just monstrously powerful if this story progresses normally. But the Mori, who are very far away from us, and the Otomo, who are even farther away from us, and the Miyoshi, who are not that far away. The Takeda and Hojo are both up there. They are not outside of our, you know, power rankings in general. But we, yeah, like actually the Triple Jump Moonsault Alliance here are all kind of to be taken seriously. But, yeah, we don't want any of them getting stronger. And we'd have to go all the way down. I had the Yuki are way down here. These little clans we're allied with are pretty wimpy. But, yeah, we want, we've got a vested interest in keeping them alive, because it'll be easier to take those cities for ourselves after the alliance is over if we feel like doing that than it would be to take them from the Hojo. We just don't want the Hojo getting stronger. Alternately, we could attack a couple of cities for ourselves, but this is a defense base, which I think means that it's going to be extra pain in the ass to take over. So we could mess with their plans by attacking their cities, but there's another problem, which is we don't actually have... we can't expand any further in that direction right now without the issue that pops up from us. It's too far away from your capital. And I actually, right before we started, I checked. We can't actually activate Postal System, which is the one that allows us to extend our governance range. We can't actually activate that because we need to be at policy level 4. And I think we're at policy level 3. So there's a couple of things I want to do. For one thing, I do want to extend our governance range, because I'd like to be able to take over most of the Kanto before we start worrying about making, like, self-governing districts that the AI runs for us. If I wasn't... like, what I wanted to do next was concentrate on the Takeda and maybe even roll up the Hatakeyama. And I thought it would be nice to grab Kanazawa Temple, because it's just a really impressive base if you can take it over. Especially compared to these other bases that this clan has, are not that amazing. Like 4 spots and 5 counties, and this is 5 counties, and again, this is 5 slots. This main temple complex here is 6 counties, but it's, yeah, it's an insane, like, fortress base with, I guess that's 7. Sometimes it's tough for me to count physical objects. So I did want to take that, but yeah, like these cities, they need some time to grow. Like we don't have... we've got to get some chiefs upgraded so that I can actually develop those castles. And what would be smart right now would actually be to slow down our expansion and develop the castles we have. But I don't want the Hojo getting stronger. So there's a few things I want to do. First thing is, the Date, we've been working on them. They're at 57 because occasionally they switch over to being hostile, which really slows down our ability to actually get anywhere. But if we can get them to 60, we can do an alliance, and that will make them friendly, and then we can get them going again and kind of sort of quasi-recreate what we did off-screen, where the Date can roll up this section of Japan for us. Because they're just not... You know, if I can just stop them from being a threat, they're not as strong as any of these other clans I'm worried about, but if we can keep peace with them, they can take over all of this as far as I care. And we can still, like, you know, the alliance will be broken when they can't expand anywhere except by attacking us. But by that point, we'll be too powerful that, like, they won't be a threat anymore. I just don't want to have that, like, a threat from this direction. I got to find some direction where we don't have to worry about any threat at all. So the Date would be a nice one to get. In theory, the idea of making peace with, like, you know, once the Oda start taking over, I could try to make peace with them. We could try to get peaceful relations going. There's various clans we could make peace with just to secure our borders while we concentrate on the Takeda and the Hojo. But there's a few things we want to do. So we're already sending guys over to build up the Date. And once we get to 60, we need to get a treaty going. I want to start building up relationships with the Manoa Castle. Just at least enough to get reinforcements going. And it won't take very long with Jaxor's Baldo. Are we doing anything with the Shogunate? We get Vulture Bean to work on that.
I shall put it into motion.
I want to march immediately on... You can help out... Actually, you guys both help out with Yuki Castle.
Your wish is my command. With me, the lot of you.
Maybe if I waited, they would have come out, like, asked me for help, and that would have given them trust and stuff. I don't know. Proposal, what do you want to do? You want to make Kaizu Castle defensive base, which, yeah, that's my old strats. Now I want to be on offense, but All Dragon wants to tell us what's going on with the death of Yoshioki Miyoshi. If we do this event, Yoshioki Miyoshi will die. Let's do it. The young Yoshioki Miyoshi, heir to the Nagayoshi Miyoshi, was renowned for his wisdom and greatness. After Nagayoshi's health began to wane, the future of the Miyoshi clan seemed secure, as its heir won battle after battle alongside Hisahide Matsunaga. However, you could see a woman on screen right there, covering her mouth, and the man next to her is going, "Ooh!"
This cannot be.
What? The young master collapsed. Yes, I hear he's suddenly taken ill. Apparently the doctor's seeing him now. Thoughts? Yoshioki Miyoshi did not respond to the treatment of his doctor, Dosan Manaze, and passed away. Miyoshi Clan, Nagayoshi Miyoshi's castle. There are no words to express how regrettable all this has been. Hisahide, we've come a long way, haven't we? Dots. My father died when I was young, and I fought hard to protect the Miyoshi family. Even after leaving Awa and meeting you, I fought on and cut down countless enemies. Even after meeting me? What does that mean? But I do believe I was just in my actions. Yes. Nagayoshi was never one to favor violence. He is merciful and decent, a fine man to serve. I have destroyed only those who bared their blades at me, or sought to betray and ruin me. But Kazumasa, Chikyu, Yoshioki, they've all left me.
You'll not tempt me with such inadequate terms.
What crimes have I committed to warrant this treatment from the gods? Why did they tempt me with such inadequate terms? If waging war was my sin, then surely my mistake was being born in these warlike times in the first place. Yes, that was a mistake. You should never have been born in these times. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? My lord. No, I'm okay. Send for good stone from Shikoku for Yoshioki's grave. At the very least, I want him to rest somewhere familiar. He spent his life living under Shikoku stones. Yoshioki's grave was made of solid Shikoku stone that made a high-pitched metallic sound when struck. Thus did it earn the name Clanging Rock of Miyoshi. Isahide, I grow weary. I shall leave house affairs to you for a time.
Have you a moment?
A moment, if I may, my lord. I would ask you something before you go to your rest. To rest. Of course. What is it? It is most difficult to speak of at such times as these, but... Why do I keep looking away from you? If something were to happen to Lord Nagayoshi now that the young master has passed, the Miyoshi would have no one to protect them. So I will take this clan for my own, remaking and guiding it as I see fit. That is how I shall express my loyalty to the Miyoshi. So did you ask him something or not? Many daimyo lost their motivation for civil duties upon the death of their heir. With the death of his magnificent son Yoshioki, Nagayoshi too was deeply disheartened. Without administration, the Miyoshi clan members fell into disarray, leaving chaos to reign. Yoshioki Miyoshi dies. Time for Kuroki. Really sad Kuroki. I feel like I tried, I don't know, I'm gonna hire somebody out of, that's Takara Zone. Try to hire somebody here, maybe.
I would like to express an idea. I shall
This
put
just
it
seems
into
more
motion.
likely to work. We do want to get another policy going. Rumors about Sakurabora, I don't really feel like I have money to spend on that right now. Do we have, I know this place can eventually get a foundry, but we haven't actually researched no major settlement to connect. I think that's just their way of saying we don't actually we haven't actually excavated the gold mine yet. Goes good. Don't want a fortress. Fortresses are not a good use of our money. Don't want a garden. Gardens are not a good use of our money. Depots are good. I'm going to have to rebuild this place eventually. Let's leave one labor just in case. So I'm doing peace with these guys. I'm taking over that castle. I'm on the march. Alright, let's let some stuff go down. I know eventually I really do need to start... Oh, you know what? There is a thing I wanted to do. Did I leave myself enough money? Gosh. I need to get another policy going for... irrigation maintenance is a good one. I'm just curious if this would be profitable. It would not yet be profitable. No labor consumption is a good one, actually. What do the different levels of this one do? Faster addition speed. Don't care about that one as much. Standing army, small unit deployment, days provisions. That's a nice one. Equine, these are all good. Let's start with discretionary power assignment, and then I can start having a couple of bases get set to.
I understand.
I can just have some of these bases that are back here, instead of having going around manually having people build. I can go ahead and have them automatically setting themselves for commerce mode. Alright, so half of the video is gone and we haven't unpaused yet, but we read through some stuff, we set a few things in motion. Let's go. We constructed military roads leading to Fukashi Castle. Hope I arrive in time.
We've taken this castle.
Raise the flag of victory. Kodakawa Castle, the enemy's base is ours. The Ashina Clan have been annihilated for the last time in this series. It's happened like 8 times.
Captured their officer alive.
Well, we've got them for good now.
I will enter your service.
Nothing to be done about it now. I, Moriyuji Ashina, should become your retainer and serve you as well as I am able. Bunch of new chiefs, a new infantry leader, and a new samurai leader. Alright, hold up. I'm trying to turn back to... Okay, so who do we want to put in charge over here? What is your rank, actually? You're only a samurai leader. But we got some really loyal, though not particularly effective officers here. But the thing is, this base... Oh, still only half developed, actually. No, it wouldn't be a... I tend to, like, put low loyalty officers back here just to... You know... Let's, What's Grima's loyalty look like these days? Because he could build this base up pretty quickly. Because he's got special, he's got that thing that lets him build level 2 facilities. But he's, he can only do it at places that he doesn't have the... Look at that! I've got him actually assigned to a castle. So, hold on, let's get...
You've my sincerest thanks.
Okay, that might... Now, diplomacy that she was doing, does that have to be re-established? Because I think it cut her off because she was moving.
I hear you've something to say.
No, I didn't mean to dissolve.
I hear you've something to say.
I want to do goodwill, yeah. No, she's still doing it. I don't understand. Got Uncle Baldo up there? Why in the world is Uncle Baldo up at that castle? I'm confused. Oh, Shibata. Never mind. I messed up. You could become Uncle Baldo's castle, actually. Alright. So for now, can I put... Let's see here. So take the place down.
I'm deeply grateful.
For now, we'll put Zerfall in charge of all of this.
I'm truly grateful.
Because if we make, especially if we make peace with the Date, we're in no threat over here. He can just kind of take his time and build it up.
Truly grateful.
Because the Megami are not going to attack. The Anto are probably not going to attack. Actually, the Anto seem more threatening than the Megami right now. But I don't expect either one of them to attack us. So I think that castle's pretty safe. He's the statesman. Put Jaxer's Baldo in charge. This is Grimmeth Reaper's zone. He's running the whole thing. Well, not the whole thing on his own, but he's kind of running it on his own a little bit. Let's put you in charge for
I'm deeply grateful.
a little while. Let's get some of our fancy pants new attendant, or newly crowned infantry leaders.
I'm in your debt. I couldn't dream of a happiness greater than this.
I don't want to go overboard here. I do want to improve these places. Because you've only got 3 officers. You've got 6. You've got 3.
You have my thanks.
Oh, I didn't realize that nobody was working on this.
I'm deeply grateful.
Be one reason it's not growing very quickly.
I'm truly grateful and happy.
Alright.
You've my sincerest thanks.
We'll let Jaxors run the rest of this for now.
I'm truly grateful and happy.
I know we've got officers that I didn't send out anywhere, but... Well, first of all, we gotta get our new substitutes in order. Our new attendant chiefs. This guy is miserable. What are his stats and is he worth keeping around? His stats aren't awful. Masateru Sanada seems like he's a good guy to... Yeah, he's got much better overall stat. We need to get him on board.
I couldn't dream of a happiness
That
greater
guy, we're messing up history events, but they're history events way out west of here that I don't care about.
greater than this.
What about you? You are an infantry leader, so let's get a chief in here.
I couldn't dream of a happiness
And
greater
you
than this.
are an infantry leader, so let's get in a chief. I'm just putting in chiefs with high loyalty right now. Because they'll be good for the front lines.
I have never known such joy.
I will handle this for you.
You're a chief, so you can stay in place. Is there anything... Okay, I've got... Let's get some high loyalty infantry leaders over here on our frontline castles.
I'm deeply grateful.
Pretty sure... place has 7 counties, so I actually do need one more officer here, but it's okay. Why is that check mark there? I don't know.
I'm deeply grateful.
I couldn't dream of a happiness greater than this.
Couldn't dream of happiness greater than this, huh? You need to get some more imagination, friend. So we've got, like, no cash. We certainly could have more supply. We're not even close to our limit for how many supplies we can have. Because I've already built a rice dealer here. No, that's not the thing that gives us more. Never mind. This is already happening. Actually, don't want that. I want... this is the current. Don't have enough gold for that. Okay, as long as it's free, I guess. Oh, I've maxed out. Yeah, the gold. I'm getting all the gold out of this place I can, unless I start building. I'll let them finish. Sorry, this is. I was doing something off screen at the Takeda to get a couple of events that I can showcase later. But for now, here's the right slot. Okay. We're calling it a video. When we come back next time, I know very little time advancement happened there, but we took over the officers of the Ashina. We took over the Ashina Clan. We took their castle. We redistributed a lot of officers, and we do have stuff that's on the boil for the next video, including we're going to have some pretty big throwdowns against the Hojo, trying to defend the Yuki clan. The Yuki clan, and we'll see how that goes. I'm the Serious JG. Thanks for watching. When we come back next time, we're not going to be able to zoom in and control it manually because Kenshin's not marching, or Teratora, or yes, Teratora now. He was Masatora, he's Teratora, he was Kagatora, he's had a lot of names, but he's always Bishamonten. And he will not be fighting in the next video, but hopefully other things will be happening instead. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, I said.